which is your email content, obviously. And this should be coupled with the last slide, which is email engagement, which is directly influenced by your email content. And what do I mean by that? The email content can be of two types. One is images and one is text. And what I noticed is Gmail, and others of course, but what I noticed is Gmail tends to favor um, the text email more. Like if you send an email that's image heavy, it has lots of images inside. And what I mean by image heavy is the ratio between text and images leans a lot towards images. Basically, if you're sending an email that's 100% images, uh, that's a high chance for Gmail to either place you in the promo tab because they see it as a promotion with lots of graphics and all that, and sometimes because hackers and spammers use images to fake stuff and to inject stuff into the emails, you have a chance of getting in even in the spam folder. So that's one thing to bear in mind when you're sending emails, when you're sending promos, is to have a good ratio between text and images and to lean more towards text. There's not an exact number or an exact science, but in my case, I noticed that usually the text base or the emails with more text than images tend to have better revenue. And I'm assuming this happens because of better placements inside of the ESPs. And also it also depends on the industry, because sometimes you need more copies, sometimes you need more visuals to show stuff. And in the especially in the e-commerce niche, you kind of need more visuals, but you don't want to use too many visuals and too many promos, because that's what happens. You end up in the promo tab, and once you do that, the open rates will drop, not by a lot, because a lot of people also check the promo tab. But from what I saw, and we even run some tests, and we have a campaign that was absolutely retarded. We sent an email that was heavier in with images. It had a lot of images, and then we sent one that was mixed content, and we sent one plain text, and the plain text got twice as many purchases as the images one. So that was kind of disturbing for me, because when you're making an email, when you're creating an email, you hope to have that visual thing to count a lot towards the revenue, but apparently it doesn't. And um, I don't know why that happens, but I'm assuming it is because of the placement. But in that experiment, as I was saying, the text email did a lot better than the image based one. Yeah, so that's one thing, images versus text. And if you want to test this before clicking on the send button on your campaign, most of the email providers give you the option to actually test your email. And my advice is to not use your main inbox, because you're seeing those emails a lot. You click on them because they're your emails, and obviously you want to click them, you want to see how they render. My advice is to have a new account, let's say a new Gmail account, and you send the email to that account only. This way, and once you do this, once you click on it, do not drag it. If you find it in the promo tab, do not drag it in the inbox, because for that inbox, Gmail will learn that you want it to be in the inbox tab. So even though for others it will, if you run other tests for other emails, those emails may land in the promo tab, you won't be able to see that, because for you, Gmail has learned that you want that email from that email address to be in the inbox tab. So for testing, just use a separate account, and with that separate account, you want to see the absolute truth. it's not going to be 100% relevant, but you will get a decent image of where your email goes. So if you see your email goes to the promo tab, you can tweak stuff. You can remove some of the images, you can add more copy, remove some of the keywords, and this way you will increase your chances to land in the inbox folder. And on the same topic of email content, we have the email engagement. That's basically how people react to your email. So the purpose of an email is not to sell, is not to. Some people wrongfully think that they have to add a lot of copy, a lot of images, a lot of whatever, and to make it so complex that you actually sell within the email, which is wrong. The only purpose of sending the email is to place it in the inbox folder. Then the only purpose of the subject line is to make the prospect, the subscriber, click on it and open the email. And then the only purpose of the email content is to actually make the user click on that email and take them onto your website. And then on your website you can convert them to customers. So saying buy now all over the place, it's only going to make Gmail think that's a promo and move you into the promo tab. Whereas if you say, hey, check our latest collection or our bestsellers or whatever, and just have a simple picture in there, will give you a higher chance of getting into the inbox, and also a higher chance of people clicking on the email. So the purpose of an email, again, is to be clicked, and you want to sell the click, basically. You don't want to sell the product inside of an email. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the course. Unfortunately, it is way longer than 20 minutes, what I envisioned it to be. And I apologize for that. I apologize if I have wasted your time. And either way, if you got this far, please do email me at petru@techdrivenpartners.com and let me know what you think. I'm really interested in knowing your feedback, because this feedback helps me producing better and better content. And yeah, it helps me a lot. And I truly hope this content made you understand whatever happens behind the authentication curtains, so to speak, and it gives you a better understanding of what you need to do to have higher open rates and better click-through rates and all that. Thank you, and I'm waiting for your feedback, and I'm serious.